If you are bored in 2025, you got problems. It blows my mind when I talk to my friends and they say, nothing, I'm bored, I'm not doing nothing. Not doing nothing? I'm constantly busy. I wish there was 27 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple businesses. I coach guys on a daily basis. Just staying sober, that's a full-time job. That keeps me fucking active 24/7. You throw on top of it coaching people, then having my clothing business. You know, my coaching business, a lot goes into that. You know, we're developing an app. Man, we got orders that gotta go out. We haven't even thought about doing a podcast episode. We haven't done a podcast episode in over a year. That's how busy we've been. It blows my mind when I'm on the phone with a friend of mine and he says that he's bored. There's so much to do in this world. Having a phone is the single greatest resource to do anything. To build a brand, to build a business, to get closer to God, to get closer to your family. Phones keep you connected. Plus, they're a computer. You have access to everything with your phone. Just having the resource is not enough. You actually got to use it for the right purposes. That's the problem these days. Nobody's got no ambition to do nothing positive, nothing good. Maybe just the people I talk to. But, no, that's bullshit, because there's a lot of guys in my life that are doing real big, good, positive things. If they weren't in my life, I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing. But, you know, it's that small percentage of guys that just have no ambition. They're just cool with just not drinking and drugging. Just being average. Not me. I'm done being a sucker. I want to go and grow and be the best version of myself possible. I want to make $100 million. I want to help 100 million people. You know, I want to do these things, and I will do these things. You know, that's what confidence is about. You know, that's what desire, willpower, you know, that's all this comes into play. But you got to have ambition to want more, to do more, to be a better person. You got to have that ambition. And that's a quality a lot of people are lacking. Ambition. Listen. If you truly want to be successful and you want to reach your full potential in life and whatever it is you're doing, you have to take daily consistent action. You have to have goals. You have to have ambition, because you got to stay motivated. You know, there's going to be days you're not going to want to do shit, you know? That's why you have to build that discipline over time of doing the right things, day in, day out, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's the most important thing. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's what builds character, you know? That's the measure of a man. What he does when nobody's looking. Can you be truthful? Can you be honest? Can you do the right thing when nobody's looking? When you're not gonna get credit for it? That's when it counts. You know, you gotta be ambitious. You gotta put the work in, but you gotta have goals. You know, it's not easy. Sobriety's not easy. Getting sober after, you know, living your life a certain way for so many years, it's not easy, but it is possible. Recovery's possible. You can do anything in this world, but you gotta have an open mind, you gotta get honest with yourself, and you gotta be willing to put that work in and day out, you know? Have goals, set some goals, achieve your goals, set new goals, keep going, keep growing, and be the best version of you. Let's get it, baby.